Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Boston Celtics know that stats, seeds, records are nothing. A storm has been brewing, and they are determined to bring a surge of energy in the opening game against the Cavaliers. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And for Cleveland, they've got Exum, and it's Woodard in at the small forward position. Look at Cleveland. And you know, Greg, they've worked so hard to establish home court advantage, and they may need it, having drawn a brutal opponent here in round 1.
Not much of a reward for the season that they just had. You know, many prognosticators think this series could go either way. That makes it crucially important for them to take this first game.
But they're just so happy to be here, right? All the season, all the practices and games, just to be here is such a reward.
A lot of excitement, but also a certain level of anxiety.
Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Exum. Here's Williams King. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
To the left side wing. Here's Cannon. Off target with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Williams King. Bogdarich. Another three for Cleveland.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Gilmore. Here's Shizowskis. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bogdarich. And it's denied. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Here's Gilmore. The shot's good.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Here's Woodard. Three-pointer. The shot missing. Here's Gilmore. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
Here's the drive. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Sloan. Exum pulls it in. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Woodard. Misses the three. Boston trailing. Pass to Gilmore. Down low. This ball moved by Boston. Six on the shot clock. He gets that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. With the step back. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Unloads. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Woodard. Pulls it up. Can't nail the jump. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Gilmore. Here's Sloan. Takes the three. The rebound by Williams-King.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Woodard. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and flat out choked.
To the middle. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Trying to end the drought. Rebound, Boston.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Bogdarich, an easy 2 points on the layup. 7 points in the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
To Sloan. the basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
They set the pick. Pass to Wilkes. To the inside. Williams King. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
For Boston, they've gone just a shade under 50% of the field. 5 of 11. Here's Sloan. Inside. Here's Poland. That shot, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Good. Nice play there from Williams King.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Gilmore. 6 points for him. Count it. Good. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And Cleveland making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. Williamson is checked in for Boston. Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Exum. Here's Wilkes. Here's Woodard. Still yet to score. 5 on the clock. Right wing. It's stolen. Bowling. He's covered by Ginobili. Williamson outside. Here's Gilmore. 9 points in the game so far. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Shizauskas. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And it's blocked. There's the screen. He gets it in there. Gilmore's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
To the paint. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
To the wing on the left. It's tipped and stolen by Buford. Here's the break. Here's Tillman. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Williams-King, covered by Williamson. They now take the lead. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
So it's the Celtics now. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. Here's Idowu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Over to the left wing. Knocked loose and stolen by Williamson. To the middle. Here's Rowland. Pass to Gabriel. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
1:07 left to play in the first. Here's Roberts. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Williams-King. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Here's Williamson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops. And the Celtics making a change here. Sloan's checked in. And both free throws good for Williamson. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Tillman. Still scoreless. Rebounded by the Celtics.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Down low and stolen by Buford. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top, up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Celtics leading by 3. We've got Buford. He's out there with Perkins. And it's Ginobili in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Cleveland. Pass to Perkins. Buford with it. Buford setting the pick for Ginobili. Over Williamson. Money from the wing. Ginobili's got his first bucket in this one. The Celtics shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Williamson, the pass to Kennedy. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. It's to Sloan. From downtown, that one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Ginobili outside, fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Kennedy passes to Sloan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Cleveland with it. And there's the drive. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good.
Buford, his second. Team foul.
Boston leading by 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Sloan taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sloan. Sloan hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Bogdanovich traps in the tray. 11 points in the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Gabriel. Here's Idolu, covered by Perkins. Just 5 to shoot. Williamson, the pass to Gabriel. Busted. No good that time either. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Celtics leading by 6. Mr. Williamson beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ginobili kicks to Perkins. It's Ginobili on the wing. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead. Williamson, the pass to Idowu. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Celtics have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ginobili outside. Pass to Wilkes.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Ginobili connects from 3-point range. Ginobili's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Gilmore. He's got 11. No good with the layup. Pass to Buford. Pulls up. Again, the Cavaliers score. And it's Sloan with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Gilmore. To the lane. Good. Gilmore's got 13.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Bogdanovich kicks it out to Ginobili. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Williams King, he's jacked in for Buford. And both free throws good for Ginobili. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Gilmore. 5 to shoot. Makes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilmore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Exum off target from the wing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Cannon passes to Sloan. Here's Gilmore. 16 points for him. Ginobili outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. With some arc, it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
And Cleveland making a change here. Woodard's checked in. Here's Williams King. He has 7. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Williams King's got 9.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Sloan passes to Gilmore, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Williams King, picked off in midair. And they're on the break. The rebound by Williams King. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Six to shoot. Bogdarich off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston leading by 3. To Gilmore. There's the pick. It's up a 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Ginobili, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Boston also with the sub. Williamson's checked in. Here's Exum. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Wilkes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams King. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Boston leading by 4. Here's Gilmore. This one for 3. Wilkes with a rebound. Wilkes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Williams King. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Gilmore, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 5. It's Ginobili outside. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Williamson looking it over. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Gilmore.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
4, team foul.
Here's Williams King. 11 points in the game. With the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Austin making a switch here. Gabriel's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Back to Williamson. There's a screen. Here's Rowland. Boston again missing. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Ginobili outside. Here's Wilkes. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. .115 left to play here in the half. Pass to Gabriel. Williamson against Ginobili. Williamson, the pass to Gilmore. Clock is at 3 to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gilmore's got 24 points. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Ginobili. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Ginobili's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Gabriel, the pass to Gilmore. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Williams King. Pass to Exum. From the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 12-3 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses. And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Celtics trail by 3. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Pass to Gilmore. To the right wing. Shazalskis, great touch on the 16-footer.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Bogaric, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Now Exum. 5 to shoot. Bogaric. And the 3 off target. Boston trail. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Gilmore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilmore's got 27 points. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Here's Wilkes. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Wilkes has got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Pass to Gilmore. He's defended by Exum. For Boston, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Cavaliers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Williams-King. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that. Boston's
gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Sloan. No good on the three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Woodard, still without a basket. And Williams King gets it to go.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Sloan. He's got 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Sloan. Sloan hits them both. Here's Williams King. 18 points for him. Pass to Exum. Here's Williams King. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. Austin's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Picked his pocket. Inside. Got it. Nice one there from Exum. Exum's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's to Sloan. He's defended by Exum.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
The Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Williams King, no good. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Clock at 6. Pass to Gilmore. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilmore's got 30 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Bogaric gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Cavaliers making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Gabriel's checked in. Here's Gilmore. He has 30. To the inside, Shazauskis. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Cleveland. A 2-point game. Pass to Wilkes.
Boston foul. Gabriel. Face first. First team foul.
Here's Williams-King. He's got 18. Here's Wilkes. Just 5 on the clock. Exum's shot is off. Sloan deciding where to go with it. Feet out. Lets the 3 fly. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Wilkes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams-King. Cleveland moving it around. From 11 feet away, Gabriel with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Ginobili. Sloan's shot is off. Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Exum. Here's Williams-King. The Cavaliers with another miss.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Rowland. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 9.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Bogdarich, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Sloan. He's got 11. Pass to Gilmore. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shizakis. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Bogdarich. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Celtics have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Sloan. Pass to Gabriel. Rowland. He's defended by Exum. Sloan's shot is off.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
For the lead. And it's Sloan with the rebound. Boston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Gabriel. To the middle. There's the steal. Here's Ginobili. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Ginobili's got 14 points.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Sloan following the score by Cleveland. Here's Gabriel. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting,
That'll help them seal the deal.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Ginobili outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Boston has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Gabriel. Here's the screen. Here's Idowu. Buford covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gabriel. Here's Rowland. A three-pointer off the mark. Williams King, the pass to Roberts. Now Buford. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Williams King. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Celtics have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Kennedy passes to Williamson. Down low. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Ginobili with a screen on Williamson. Here's Tillman. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Williamson, the pass to Gabriel. 6 to shoot. Rowland knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 12.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Roberts. No scoring in this one. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Tillman's shot is off. Williamson right side. Here's Rowland. That one's not going to go. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. The Cavaliers trailing. Buford is out there with Perkins. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Tillman in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Buries it from 3-point range. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Boston. They get a hand on it. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Celtics trail by 4. Williamson outside. Pass to Gabriel. They set the pick. Here's Idowu, covered by Perkins. Here's Sloan, 4 on the shot clock. Gabriel's shot's good.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Perkins. Ginobili with the ball. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Sloan. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Williamson with the bounce pass. Here's Sloan. And another basket for Boston.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Bogdanovic. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Mr. Williamson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Buford pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Knocked away. Bogdanovic. No good off the back of the rim.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Sloan. Over Ginobili. Idowu, shot is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Ginobili. And the 3 ball is good. Ginobili's got 13 points in the second half.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Sloan. To the paint. Idowu's shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
They set the screen. Ginobili outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Bogdanovic. And he makes good on the layup. 20 points for him.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the fourth. Inside, here's Idowu, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And here are the Cavaliers now after the basket by Boston. It's Ginobili on the wing. And Roberts kicks to Buford. Outside, Perkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Sloan. And he's at the pick. Lets it go from deep. Fires the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Ginobili. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Ginobili's got 18 points just in the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Williamson. And no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Roberts, covered by Williamson. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Celtics making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got them pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Sloan. Here's Rowland. And that one comes up a bit short.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
That free throw, no good. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Woodard's checked in. And he sinks the second. And so it's Boston with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Sloan. Here's Cannon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Woodard. Here's Williams-King. 5 on the clock. To tie it up. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And kind of like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one misses.
Well, the critical free throw was the one to make it a 2-possession game, and he got it.
Here's Williams King. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Cannon. Boston, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Celtics shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Pass to Gilmore. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Exum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williams King. They set the pick. A 3. The shot, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Gilmore. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Shooting for Boston, Gilmore. At the line for 1.
What's up?
Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Wilkes. Here's Williams King. Bogdarich. Oh, that's blocked.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Ripped away. Pass to Williams King. Sinks the triple. Williams King's got 15 points here in the second half.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. The Celtics have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Hopefully, Kevin will be able to still see him out on the floor with his team during the playoffs.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Here's Rowland. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Exum with it. Pass to Williams-King. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams-King's got 30 points. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilmore. And it's blocked. Bogdanovich, and Cleveland again with the bucket. Celtics trail by 3. Sloan shot is off. Bogdanovich pass to Exum to the middle. Bogdanovich, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Bogdanovich, 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 1:11 left in the game. Here's Gilmore. It's deflected. Here's Williams-King. And it's Sloan with the rebound. Boston's done a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Willis, taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Wilkes, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there, and the possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Gilmore. Here's Sloan. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And so here's Cleveland. Bogaric. Bullseye!
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.